Hello everyone, this is the start of my semi-randomized CMU. So I'm doing this to test run to see if I encounter any bugs, any issues with my modding, my FE builder skills, and let's get started. So I'm going to do the same thing on hard mode or difficult, and everything is complying with the same rules. So there's 300% growth rates, there's 10 plus starting points for everyone, as well as 10 AP aptitude points that are spent. So I released a video recently about how the bosses were randomized. I have videos of how the player units were randomized for this run. And I have everything replaced up to chapter 5 for sure. So I think that's my goal for this video, is to go up to there. So we're going to be skipping most of the cutscenes, all that stuff. I'm going to change the settings real quick to make it faster, as well as like just all the stuff faster. So animation 2 times speed and max. Let's look at our starting units. This is Gargarica, the unit that replaced Erica. And here we can see that the starting skill is Paragon, which is a 10-point skill. So because they got Paragon, one of their growth rates was reduced by 10%. Also, you can see that magic is not her primary stat, so has 15% growth, as well as the rapier has been repurposed into a lance. Perfect. So moving on to Bone Seth, the unit that replaces Seth, is a white and has natural cover, defiant resistance, and glacies. And the starting stats, decent, not super great. White as a class doesn't have fantastic bases. So I'm going to start by putting Gargarica here. Looks like she can take at least 2 hits. And then I'm going to move Seth over here. Bone Seth. Starting off strong by, taking one right and then the melon. Ooh, a crit. Okay. She did not like being knocked on the noggin. One for one, okay. So this is going to be the first video that I release, and where it has like me playing video games. I'm not sure how it's going to go. I usually don't play video games in front of audiences, even if maybe it's like 10 people, who knows, but it's different for me. So it would be an understatement to say that I am nervous. So I've included in the overlay the Fallen on the bottom, and that's going to be where, oh nice, another crit. So the Fallen is going to be where people die. I'm going to take their portrait and put them on that table. Only 1 stat gain for HP, but she'll be gaining levels like crazy with Paragon. Okay, so let's look at this boss. O'Neill got randomized into a mage, and has lunge and gamble. Pretty decent defense for a mage, not much strength. I mean, not much magic, 7. So she could take a hit, but let's see if Bone Seth kills. Probably. Let's go gutsy. Nice, nice. So she at least gets the XP. So Bone Seth and Gargarica are the only ones where I ever swapped out the name. Some of the palettes might look a little wonky. I didn't spend a ton of time trying to make sure that it was a decent looking palette, just because I wanted to show gameplay, test it out, see how balanced it is. I'm mostly concerned about the bosses, how they're going to scale, because each level they get 2 additional stat points. So, and the advanced classes just generally have higher bases. So, like, by level 9, they're going to get 20 points for free. I'm mistaking. So it's 8 plus 2 times 9, which is not 20. Okay, I'm going to put Bone Seth right next to Gargarica. So this is regret. I'll look at the boss after Franz and Gilliam show up. Oh, yeah, there's Franz. So I did replace the images for them, but I didn't replace the names. So Franz is a dancer. Franz has all the starting stats they normally would. I mean, starting equipment. Just because they don't use any weapons. They also have Watchful, and these other two are just class abilities. They have really fantastic starting growths just because the other skills that were randomly assigned to her, she couldn't use. And when that happens, I give them skill investments or growth point investments instead. So that's Franz. Let's look at Gilliam. So Gilliam has pretty decent rounded growths with certain blow and outdoor fighter. He is starting as a soldier, and soldiers are power level of 2, whereas most base classes are 3. So he's going to gain XP more, but it looks like he has absolutely garbage starting stats. 0 defense, so gonna definitely have to baby him if we can keep him alive. And this guy, 14, is 1 starting speed. I'm gonna put him here. Dance for him. Get to check out Franz's palette. Maybe Franz is short for Francine. Who knows? Okay, let's just see if that axe dude totally wrecks us. No. 15, so it'd be 13. Plus 10. I'm pretty sure this one just doesn't attack right away. So I'm going to leave him there. And he also can attack Franz. So I'm going to leave that. Maybe move Bone Seth here. Just clear the board a little. Get Gargarica into a better spot where she can heal. Don't want to have to restart the run. Get her some healing. Should be alright, but I want to not just die right away. Okay, so this is Gilliam, as expected. Not that great. Not that great, but he did gain 14 XP. So they're looking for us, the reinforcements. Let's see if I can save Gilliam. That's the project. So I'm gonna block this spot here. Nicely done, Bone Seth. Maybe not. I think he could kill. I'll just do it. It's got 100% to hit. Might dodge one, but with Franz there, it won't be too risky. Okay, getting him with the lance, the poke. Nice. Okay. 66 already. Even though he is level 4, technically the highest level unit in my army, but... Okay. Bait him over. Doesn't really matter which one they go for. Nice dodge. Gotta stab him. Stab him real good. So if my audio or anything's like out of tune, just let me know in the comments and I'll try to check it, watch it. My wife told me that she's not going to do any editing on this video or this like mini series. I don't know. We'll see how many of them I do. This is because like I said earlier, this is just a test to see how balanced it is, if it's going to cause problems. Also new to this streaming thing, so hopefully it's to like kind of break me in a little bit. Do I do it? Let's check. 8, 8. So it's already 16 plus 3, but minus 6. So if she misses, it'd be bad. Let's not and say we did. But this guy doubles Gilliam, so if I let him pass, he's gonna wreck Gilliam. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just go here and secure, just play it safe. I have a cat over here on the left, I have a cat down here by my feet, and another one over by the vent, all off screen, but I have very loyal supporters in my office. Whoops. Missed the free XP and wasted a turn with Gilliam. Oh well. It's only chapter 1. The rapier is a really strong weapon. It's just really strong with that 10 free crit. Gotten it pretty close with Gargarica. Probably gonna have to bail her out. Or maybe Turtle, we'll see. Depends on this level up. 3 stats, nice. Skill, resistance, always good. And I totally forgot, so let's look at the boss. After they're done doing their little, like, healing, whatever you do on forts to heal. So this is Regret. He's a gargoyle. A certain blow, savior, and shove. He also has boosts to his defense and probably speed. Let's compare with Gargarica. Yeah. Okay, so that's him. What shouldn't be too hard, I think he's only locked to 1 range weapons, like everyone else in the army right now. So that is 8, not enough to kill. And he would get killed. So this guy's gotta go. And that is a kill on Gargarica. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just drink a Vulnerary. And leave her there. Which one was it? The one on the... Yep, the one on the right. Or I could just block him. Yeah, I'll just block. Not going to take the Iron Lance just because I'm doing an Ironman, and if Gilliam were to die with it, I'd lose out on that extra item. The freebies. Gotta revitalize him so he can eat his snacks. Going for Gargarica. She did not like that. Not at all. Nice. Both of them. Okay. Cutting it as close as I could. Okay. Well, sometimes it'd be this way. Fortunately, there's no other external pressure, so she's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Let's go in and try to get Gilliam the kill. Really banking on that 88% hit. Twice. I don't know, I'm kind of having second thoughts. There is a pretty decent... Well, it's not a huge chance that he's going to miss, but is it worth it? Yeah. There we go. Okay, because he has to gain levels quick, otherwise he's totally going to die. Still no defense, but at least he has a skill. Got one. I think Bone Seth would just destroy this soldier, so I'm gonna plop him. Well, I'll pop this conversation. Okay. I don't want a turtle, because that's lame. No one likes to watch that. But I do want that tree. I don't think I could move close enough to make it happen. Unless I move here. Drink of Vulnerate. And then use Franz to get him there. So, based on feedback, I can turn animations on, off, whatever people enjoy. Okay, as long as they start, Gilliam will be fine. And let's just move Gargarica into a better spot. Maybe get some free support points. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Let's do it. Perfect. So only 4, but she takes 7, so I don't want to start that dance yet. Maybe with Bone Seth. Just the hit rate difference is huge, so I'm going to just leave it like that. I know it's the Silver Lance, it's very valuable, a great early game boon, but I don't want to just sit here all day. My daughter has a birthday party to go to later, so I have a short time period. Currently it's nap time, so that's why I'm able to do this. Maybe I just go... Yeah, let's go for it. So you can see that Regret's palette is a little bit off, because I just took his current palette and then switched the character class, and it ends up looking like that. Whoops. So as you can see, I don't have any of that patch where you can like talk and do stuff. If people think that I should, then I'll add it. Just don't want to change it too much. Ooh, nice, nice. She doesn't have Wrath, but maybe internally she thinks she does. Good, good, good. Strength and speed. This Gargarica, our lord, is going to be like pretty deadly with the growth rates, with getting strength, speed, more often than anything else, so it'll be good. Skip. Skip. Money. Yes, love money. Okay, next. Skip. Okay. That was chapter 1. Now we're moving on to chapter 2, the protected. So this is the chapter we're going to get Mulder and Vanessa, and we can see who replaced them, as well as Ross and Garcia. But that all depends on, because Ross is a recruit, and that class is very weak. So, okay, so we can see them. I swapped out the photos for Mulder and Vanessa. Oh, there's Dad, so that must be Ross. And that must be Bone. Skip. Okay, let's check out the units. Okay, so this is Mulder. Mulder's a Myrmidon with Swordfare and full metal body. His starting stats are mostly speed and skill, true Myrmidon, and just really good defense, resistance, luck, skill. Okay, moving on to Vanessa. Vanessa's a Sword Lord, and she has Astra. So Astra's a 10-point skill, and that's all she got. But she has skill, luck, and everything else is pretty decent. She's going to be lacking behind in strength, though. Okay, let's look at Garcia. That's kind of weird looking pixel portrait in the top left. Okay, so Garcia is a thief. Gave him a light brand because Garcia normally starts with a hand axe, and he has a high enough rank in axes, so I'm like 1-2 range, why not? And he has Swordfare, Tanativity, unless I'm saying that wrong, Tanativity, probably, Steel. And then Ross is a recruit, only 2 defense, and Shade. So enemies are less likely to target this unit. Hopefully that works, because I guess I do have a flyer. But is it enough? I'll try it. I'll try to rush there. Also, she has an Iron Lance that Erica could use, Gargarica. So close. My parents and grandparents had a saying. Hopefully I don't have to repeat it, but close. I hope it doesn't apply here, but close only applies for horseshoes and hand grenades. So let's just buy another sword. And then I think we're good, because she has Astra, so she could go through her sword really quickly. And Mulder is definitely the stronger unit, starting at level 3. Okay, let's see what you got. So her palette does look pretty weird, so I think after this recording series, I'm going to go in and I'm going to change her palette. Just so then, because she's like a main character. Okay, let me say this. She's one of the player characters that you get early on. Not necessarily the main character, but she definitely has a part to play in this game. So 60%. Thank goodness, because if Ross missed, she would have died. Not sure what Ross is short for, but maybe Rose, maybe just Rosetta, or it's just Ross. Okay, I'm just gonna talk with Ross. Hello. And let's move back. So since Gargarica has weapon disadvantage on like most units in this map, here's Bone, except for the archers. So there's a couple archers. And let's look at Bone while we're here. So Bone has Keep Up, can't really use, Liquid Ooze, and Loyalty. So only one that could potentially use is like Liquid Ooze, but not at this point. And he's an archer, so it's that. Okay, talk with Garcia. Dad. So now we get him. Great. Let's see if I can have Garcia help out with that archer a little bit. See if I can give Gilliam any XP. 7? Maybe. $13. I can pull back, and then if needs be, I can swap her back in for Molder. If Molder gets hit, just wanted the bonus of Avoid, which hopefully mattered. Okay, got him down to 3. So let's have Gilliam sneak in to steal that kill. Or die. Can he do it? Sure, let's try. We already got Ross. We don't need him if he does die. Great. And a vulnerary? Nice. Okay, so go here. Since Vanessa's level 1, I want her at the front lines to optimize the XP gains. All the enemy units are like level 3, so if you're higher level than them, you're not going to get as much XP. But I also don't want her just running right into a archer shot, so maybe I'll have Bone Seth visit this village. Nope, that's not who you're looking for. Okay, so we got 2 more brigands. The reinforcement showed up. Let's see if I can... You are slow. I forgot about that. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Set it up for next turn. Hopefully Shade will work and that they'll just go for Garcia. It's nice to see that his palette looks alright as a thief. Let's keep. Elixir, love me some drinks. Some fizzy, I don't know. Fizzy something. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Okay, well, you got this, Gilliam. Better hope you get some good levels. Nice, the defense he needs. Now he has at least 2 defense because of the forest, so. Okay. Project save Gilliam. So 16, gotta send Molder in. I guess I could have them both attack now. So 8-16 should be fine. Nice. I must have the crit patch installed by accident or something, because he has 0% crit. Okay, speed of 6. More than enough con. Speed of 1. He's gonna die. Okay. Unless I can bait him with my dancer, which... that'll be the goal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be fine. I'm gonna put her on this fort. I'm gonna leave Ross right here. Drink the vulnerary just in case. I'm not quite sure. Didn't check about there. Let's just go over here and sell that gem. Does no part. It has no purpose in my inventory. Oh, maybe I should have bought him a lance. And thankfully, the archer does go for Garcia. Kind of spooky seeing that 2% crit. Garcia must have 0 luck or something. And they're going for the kill. Well, kill him. Thank you for joining me. Hold that up. There we go. I'll mess around with it when it's not on my turn to see if I can make the image, like the background of it, a different color. Okay, here's the plan. I hope you don't get hit. Ooh, Astra. Okay. This is where, like, by a million pokes. Poke number 4. 5. And a dodge. Nice. She worked hard for that, so maybe I'm going to just leave that there for her. And we're going to go over to Ross and see if she can get this. There we go. I like how her palette looks. I think it's pretty cool. Don't know if it matches her colors, but it's fun. Let's go over here, reinforce. Stand on the fort just to reinforce that they should not go for friends. Only HP and skill. Okay. HP's nice. I will not complain. Okay. Here's the plan. So they can't get the dancer regardless. I'm gonna come in here and use the slim sword. I think it's cheaper. I just always feel like just gotta save all my money I can, and every weapon has a cost to use. Right, let's fly you, zoom, right over here. I'm right here and I got the money. Might as well buy you a lance. And a sword. Save those more expensive weapons for later. And a hit. Okay. And they're dead. Magic. Resistance. Nice. Got trained for that light brand. Okay, so main goal. I don't know if I really need the pure water, but that's what I want. My dancer's way out of position though, so as in like I won't be able to use her for anything other than this. My plan is to finish this map soon. So maybe this turn. Got the pure water. Come back here and give another target. Garcia's a higher level than Vanessa, so let's see if I can get Vanessa a level. That is not as good as I thought. Sure. Okay, that's what happens. 66% is not guaranteed. So let's plop her right here. Not going to attack just because crazy things happen. And he needs some better defense. So let's put him here. Drink a Vulnerary. I can't remember when I get a healer, but it is not for a while. Come over here. Whoops. I meant to swap off the light brand. Oh well. And I did not see that path. Maybe I should put my glasses on or something. Swordfair is really nice. It's a really nice skill, especially in the early game. So he's got 23 HP. Let's see if Garcia can redeem himself. Still 66%. Okay. And I think that's just enough. So before doing that, anything else I need to do? Nope. Perfect. Let's see if she gets a level. Still no. Alright. Let's keep 35 minutes in. Okay. Might stop at chapter 4. Skip. And I'm not quite sure what to do about the right side. Oops, inverted. The right side up here. If you think of anything that you want me to put up there, just let me know. Skip. Alright, so this is Nimi. What? Oh, it randomized her as an archer. I changed the portrait still, but definitely an archer. So she has Seal Attack and Fury, as well as pretty decent growth. Like, she's gonna get a lot of defense. She might be my new tank. Let's see. Currently, it's Boneseth, Gargarica, and Nimi as the tanky people. Nice. Okay. So Rasa's Shade. I have a Thief. The Thief does not have lockpicks. Okay. Nimi has Fury, so she would take 6 damage after every attack, so I don't know if I want to waste it attacking this wall. It's not like I'm under any time pressure, but I definitely want to just progress. Ideally, I'd want this bottom wall done, so maybe I'll just have her attack here, and then see if Molder can finish it off. He can, of course. And then let's go in here with Vanessa with a Slim Sword, just in case the crit. I think she has enough damage. Fortunately, people don't have like much defense and resistance at this point. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna dance for Boneseth, and then I'm gonna put Garcia in front of Boneseth. His Boneseth would kill him, even though he's pretty weak, but he's still promoted, pre-promote, so he has all the. He'd kill a bandit. Oh, he can steal. What's he got to steal? I get it for free. What's the point? Okay, I'm gonna steal it. Get the XP. Safely, without having to like worry about that. So when Calm's gonna show up right here next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna rescue her and bring her all the way over here. Nice. Also 1% crit on Garcia. This is a great turn for me to figure out how to do the Garcia thing. I'll have to look it up after stream how I would change the color of Garcia. Okay, there we go. And this must be Calm. So Calm's a mercenary. Comes with the lockpick just because he would normally. He has Wrath, Bargain, and we can't see his growth yet because someone's got Wakening Me Up. So, would she kill? Maybe, but she has huge disadvantage. And I can take Mimi, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be fine. Let's go ahead and give her a dance. Didn't change the dialogue, so now we got Calm. Got pretty good growths. Pretty good growths. Not a lot of HP, but I think he'll do. It'll be fine. Starts with 0 luck. Same as Garcia. Okay, Vanessa got hit. Let's see. She'll be fine. So the plan is to, I don't really need Bone Seth. Try to use him as little as possible. Oh, she can use that. Nice. Garcia's level 4, so is Mulder. So he has a door key that he can't use like a lockpick. So let's just go over here. Just have Garcia started off by getting a kill. Let's just put these in there. I don't really need them right now. She has access to the supply whenever she wants, so. Yes, so this boss I changed the AI to move around randomly. They have Remove, as well as Shade and Pawn. I was curious about Remove, if it would work. Granted, they only have like 2% to trigger it, so just wanted to make sure they move every turn. And Bosba had like a hand axe previously, so gave him a light brand. And I add this mercenary, which doesn't move, just put him on the throne. So I might do this for the actual CMU run, or maybe just for this one. It's kind of like an arbitrary decision. A javelin, that'll be good. Hey Garcia, you ready to face tank? You'll be fine. Okay, let's move Nimi over here. Sure, free support. Oop. It helps. It helps a lot, actually. Let's go over here, trade with Gargarica, give her this lockpicks, and you can give that to Garcia. So you can actually do thief things. Swap out the door key, because don't really need it. So the plan is, and I want to break down that door because I want to save my uses of stuff. So Calm has 5, Mulder has 3. They both have, well, he has way more avoid, so I think maybe I'll have him try to break down the door until Bone Seth comes back, and then swap them out. Gotta keep Ross in the action, so then if it's possible for her to sneak in and grab a kill, I would love to do it. I think it's kind of fun to use trainee units. Not mandatory, but fun. Level up for Garcia, first one. See, got some magic and luck, okay. He really wants to hold on to that light brand he got to start with. Hand axe, nice. Cannot touch that molder. Gotta run. So I'm gonna come over here, pop another Nimi, use of her Fury. So she's down 12 HP for doing nothing but hit walls. So let's go in here. He would kill. What about Calm? Nope. Okay, so plan is gotta worry about this thief. I think the thief will come over and snag something because all of my people are slower than him except for Molder. So I want the person out front to not have any items that are stealable. What about Vanessa? Would work, but she's also really squishy. So let's just do it, see what happens, and then I could always dance Molder out of the way. Have him get replaced with a different unit. Kill, no hit, nice. Okay, so this archer would destroy my Gargarica, so I'm not even going to try there. I could dance and then have them shoot this so Garcia can start stealing, and then we can get through the map quicker, but... And Ross can't get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, unless she had a javelin, but I don't think she can use that yet. It's D rank? No, it's E. Okay. I don't think she'd hit. Weapon disadvantage. It's not worth it. Let's just keep it going. For you. I think he does 8 damage. 3. 12. So 20 minus 6. Still fine. Maybe I give them another target. So let's say I want you to go for Calm. And then I also want my Nimi to have healed a little, just in case I want her to shoot. I guess Fury can't kill her. So maybe I just leave her there. Just depends on if I want her to retaliate. She needs some XP. She's done a lot of work. She's my only ranged unit, so I'm gonna try something. Might not use Gargarica for a little while, just because I want maybe. Well, I don't want her to die to that archer, and she's already pretty high level. She'll be fine. Just use the vulnerary just in case. Maybe I'll come and use her for utility just to get that javelin quicker. And then if I wanted to, I could swap right away and then move her somewhere else. Having Canto on her is really nice. And I forgot about the thief gonna steal Molder's vulnerary. Yep. Preventable. Ha! You got a used one. Take that. Gargarica could also just use the javelin and secure the kill, so 80% plus 90%. Or... yeah. So there's nothing for him to steal anymore, but I don't want Molder to just get hit. So let's go start stealing another Iron Lance. Okay, I'm gonna stick with my original plan. I need to train. No, I'm gonna use Gargarica. She's my best shot. On those biceps. My goodness. She's built. Speed, defense, res. Okay. I like it. Maybe I do the chicken move and just back him up, because I have plenty of other units there that could swap in. 8. Worst case scenario, I have my Dancer dance for Gargarica. Nice. Okay. Let's start seeing how that pays off. Okay, defense, skill. I'm a huge fan of level ups. I think that's my problem with recruits, is I just like hearing the level up sound and seeing the rolls. So let's have Calm start. Want him in range of Nimi for support boost, but I also want Finessa to be able to hit. So 8 or yeah, let's just go with 16 guaranteed damage. Let's see if I can give it to Nimi, but I don't want this. Let's see. She'd survive a crit if she were to get retaliated and crit. 3rd shot of the day. 18 damage later. See if Calm can dodge, get at least 1 XP gain. My watch wants me to stand up. Oh, and it's telling me the birthday party's coming up. So let's just move you here. I could open the door, but why waste a key? I forgot. So where I put Calm has double danger potential. So let's see, 12 plus 8. Yeah, he would have died. Definitely would have died. I'm okay with how Calm's palette looks. I know it's not like super fantastic, but I'm okay with it. Finesse's not really. I think Finesse's needs to be fixed, so I'm gonna work on that after this. Should have sent the hand axe, even though I don't have any axe units. So let's see. I'm gonna trade over that javelin. See if I can give Ross any XP. Nice. This is in honor of Gilliam. And then let's see if I can give this to Nimi. Fury's a strong skill, it's just deadly. Very deadly. It's player phase focused for sure. Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna go over here. Well, I like Finesse's skill, I like the Calm Nimi dynamic. I like that he has Bargain. It's very financially appealing, so maybe I just try to get her to set up the kill for him. Either way, they're both getting XP. So all these portraits that you'll see are from the FE rebuild. And if I were to release this as like a UPS patch or something, I would make sure to include the credit for the artists. They did a phenomenal job. I can definitely not take any credit for it. See where they run. Oh, they got removed. Look at that. 2%. 2%. Love to see it. Even though it's against me, I still love to see it. It makes me happy. Okay, remove is not broken on our enemy boss AI, and I should probably put that back in the pool. The bad part is I already randomized out to level 15. I mean, chapter 15. So he was just a bad unit to have remove. sword. Okay, let's send that. So he did attack with his 1-2 ranged weapon, so I gotta be a little bit more cautious. Let's see about either way Ross dies. So that's not a win. Let's see if I can squeeze in some more XP for Vanessa. 7, 14, 21, that'd be bad. They all have crit on him. Great. What about... She would survive a crit. Let's see if I can set it up for her though. Iron Lance. Let's just use the silver. I guess I could go on the other side to bait out that other dude and then speed it up a little bit more. So Rapier gives bonus hit, and I definitely don't want to miss. Getting crit wouldn't be the end of the world, but if I were to miss, it's I don't think any of my other units could safely attack him. Already level 7 Lord. 10 strength, okay. Pretty sure she's the strongest unit in my army. Yep, Gargarica's been hitting the gym real hard. Okay, so this is another sword, so I want to get my recruit as close as possible, so then I could help out. Okay, and then I'm just sitting there. Well, there's a throne. Although there is a throne in that room, it really serves no purpose because I've seen so many people just abuse the fact that they heal sitting there, and then they get Ross, who's normally has a hatchet up to like level 10. I personally find it like cheating the game, but yeah, let's do it. There we go. So that's why I didn't have the... This is my like convoluted thinking. What I'm trying to say is I didn't have the boss just sit on the throne, as well as that mercenary sit on the throne, because I don't know, if I was getting robbed, or if I was a bandit, and my place was getting raided, I think I'd want to be out there trying to save my loot, not hiding in a room. That sounds lame. Seize, and that's it. Oh, skip. Chapter 4. Okay. So this video is about an hour long. I'm gonna just do it and see how far I make it. Maybe I should just stop here. Okay. Let's at least look at the new units. So I'm gonna do the battle prep, save, maybe review what we've got. Skip. Okay. One of them cannot join us. There are no shops, don't really need him. I have 3 other sword units. The Nimi Ross combo is pretty nice. And I also don't need Garcia, so maybe I'm just going to swap them out because Garcia's not going to gain much XP because he's a higher level. Let's see who else I could do. I think I'm going to keep Bone Seth just in case. It's always good to have backup. Let's rearrange some items. I know item management is like everyone's favorite to watch, so see about magic. No magic. He's got magic, and he also has sword fair, so him having the light brand is pretty great. He had his vulnerary stolen, so let's give him one back. She should not have that javelin because she gets weighed down, even though it's safe for her to attack and whatnot. It's just, if they decide to go for her, she's dead. gonna get rid of one of those extra swords just in case she dies. See if there's any healing. Nope. I could use the pure water. So sword, sword. Looks like Arthur is a mage. So let's give Garcia this sword, just so he doesn't feel like he has nothing left to do. Okay. We don't need the door key. Maybe I'll give this to Gargarica if I feel like doing something. So this is Arthur, or Arthur, I don't know how people want to say it, but he has Acrobat, 10-point skill. So he's going to gain a lot of defense and skill and luck. Sometimes HP. Usually HP. Okay. Wow, they supported. Great. Okay, let's rearrange people. Looking at the map. Let's look at the boss. That is spooky. I don't know why I gave him a killer axe. I did. I don't know why. But Berserkers have crit boost as their class skill. He has Mercy, he has Pass, Savior, and Liquid Ooze. So yeah, that's gonna be dangerous. Let's swap people around. What I'm thinking is I'll have 2 people getting up on the one on the left, and then work my way this way to try to make sure I get the recruit and loot. Let's see. Back row's decent. Swap this over. I want Calm to be with Nini. Boneseth will do his thing. Okay. Perfect. So I'm gonna save it, and just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna call it here. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. Make sure to let me know what you think. If you like this, I'll keep going. Maybe I'll try 1 or 2 more of these. But hope you all have a great day. Thank you. Bye.